Technology, Faculty of Science and Humanities, Vadapalani. We have Mr. C. Vijay, CEO of Smart 7 Wellness, Health Facilitator and Wellness Consultant. He has presented papers under the title Prevention of Lower Back Pain at YMCA and Speed and Power Training to Enhance Sports Performance at Ramachandra Medical College. Mr. C. Vijay also involved himself by participating many workshops and seminars and worked as a fitness trainer and fitness advisor. I request our Director Sports, Dr. K. Vaidyanathan, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Katangruttu, to begin the session. Sir.
Thanks. Good morning to all. It is a great pleasure for me to be with you. The webinar organized by the Department of Physical Education, SRM Institute of Science and Technology and Faculty of Science and Humanities on Zoom with the title of Easy Road to Fitness. The address delivered by the C. Vijay, Smart 7 Wellness Group, and he has submitted a lot of papers and he presented a lot of lecture in different places because he is thorough on fitness. And he was with Dr. Kannan Pugulendi. I know him personally. I know a little bit about him and his efficiency dolls. Really, I'm happy of inviting such a kind of people. I have to thank the organizer, Mrs. Janmoli Mohankrishnan. Fitness is need for not only for the human beings, even for the vehicle. One should have fitness because the vehicle should run on the road. It should have fitness, otherwise it will give a lot of trouble to others also. Even if you are right and a vehicle is not having the fitness, it may lead to injury and there may be a chances for getting accident. So they should get the fitness certificate for the vehicle from the transport office. Here we are talking in terms of fitness means physical fitness. It is not only for athletes or players, even for the non-athletes it is a must to lead a hale and healthy life, away from all kinds of disease and deformity. So it's a must for everyone. All human beings should involve some sort of physical fitness activities so that they'll be able to maintain their health and they'll be away from all kinds of diseases, as I mentioned already. Here, fitness, that means strength, speed, endurance, mobility. All kinds of physical fitness components has to be developed. For that, one should involve some sort of physical activities, either by playing the game or by involving themselves on fitness activities. Then only they'll be able to maintain. So you may be asking these questions. So is it necessary for the children? No doubt. Even the children are also in need of fitness because even the early stage, they are supposed to play. It's a natural movement. Children, that is the only activity that the children will perform without any instructions. They themselves will play, even if they're alone, and they used to start to play with some toys or some here and climbing, running, jumping, and sitting, standing, jumping, hopping, all such kind of activity that they will be involved because it's a natural activity. That we should encourage. So is there any age limit for performing physical activities to maintain our health? There is no age limit. The last breath of a human being, one should involve some sort of physical, according to the age category. They are supposed to involve on physical activities. But one thing everyone should know, before to start this physical fitness or fitness training program, they should get a health fitness certificate from the physician, I mean from the doctors. because they may have some sort of shortcomings on their organs, in some of the vital organs. If it is the case, accordingly, a modified physical fitness program they will be introducing for the athlete. They themselves will suggest, or otherwise we'll be able to form by ourselves, because a person is having some sort of problem on the heart, in some valve. If you give for endurance type of activities, sometimes it may lead to a problem, health problems on the particularly on the heart. So by getting a fitness certificate, after knowing all these things, accordingly we have to provide and we should prepare the training program for developing the fitness with the students, with these children, even the age people that this particularly in this Corona COVID-19 pandemic period, people should involve some sort of physical activities because they have to develop their immune power. If they are poor on immune power, it will affect their health because easily uh, disease like corona, malaria, and other things will attack. To avoid that things, you have to develop your immune power. Even for participating in physical fitness activities, one should have good nutritious diet. That's a must. Without diet, if they are doing a lot of activities, it may reduce their immune power. They are not supposed to go exhausted type of activities. If they are going exhausted level, then your immune power will also be reduced. There is a limit for everything that they should follow. Health point of view, to maintain good health, one should involve in physical activities, physical fitness activities. Here, I mean the health means there are many health, not only on physical health, even this healthy habit, health in habit, how you are behaving yourself when you are alone, how you are behaving when you are in the society, that habit in which you are behaving with others when you are be alone. That is also a healthy competition, that when you are moving with others, while you are participating on physical fitness competitions, physical fitness activities, and these healthy habits will also be developed. Healthy in thoughts, you will always thinking good thinking. It should not harm to others. The healthy thoughts. Healthy thoughts is also a must. Healthy in action. Healthy in action means it should be appreciated by others. If you are doing something, it should be appreciated by others. That is called healthy action. If it is not appreciated by others, it gives some sort of injury to, some sort of wounding to others. It is not healthy action. So in action also you must be very healthy, and people should appreciate that thing. Healthy in words, you have to be very careful in using words. Good, polite, peace, polite words and pleasing words that you are supposed to use. If you use hard words, sometimes I used to use hard words. That is because I know very well that my friends, my colleagues, they know very well about my temper and all, and they'll be able to adjust. Not when you are coming with the society. When you are coming to the society, you must be very careful. You have to use only polite words, pleasing words. That is also a healthy habit, and one should have the healthy in words. Then healthy in sharing. While you are working, you have to share the work with others. And you should not entrust the response, more work to the people. And you should also share the work. That is called sharing, healthy sharing. And healthy in discipline, strict discipline. And you should be a model, role model for others in discipline aspect. So this is also the health point of view. This you will be able to develop through participating games and sports. While you are moving with others, these are all the qualities that we are developing. That is called social qualities, moral behaviors that we are developing. So what you are supposed to do to develop this physical fitness, one should participate in games and sports. What is the purpose in it? To develop social qualities, moral behavior, not only the physical fitness. So the physical fitness, now it helps the persons for developing immune power. So during this COVID-19, there will be a pandemic period, they'll be away from this yeah, kind of disease, since you are having very good immune power. So with this, and you should have a good diet, as I mentioned already. by doing lot of work without good diet, it will not help you, and your immune power will go down without affecting your immune power, and you want to participate in many more activities and physical fitness activities, and you should have good diet, nutritious diet, food habits, and everything that we must be concentrating much on it. With this, I thank the organizer for having given an opportunity to say a few words and to present over this webinar on easy road to fitness. And I congratulate and invite Mr. C. Vijay, Smart 7 Wellness, to deliver your speech. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. Dear participants, there will be a short question and answer session. So please post your comments in the chat box. The feedback link will also be shared in the chat box just 20 minutes before the session ends. Mr. Vijay is here for taking us to Road to Fitness, as we all need this consultant moratorium period to reduce our mental stress and physical obesity. Now I request guest speaker to take over the session. Sir, Mr. Vijay, you can take over the session.
Yes. Happy and healthy morning to everybody. Great. And it is an excellent day. Seeing mentors giving a keynote to start this session. And I'm very happy to be present over to deliver this basic understanding about an easy way, because generally people wanted the easy way. So I will be giving you an easy way of doing a fitness regime that can keep yourself healthy, fit, hazardless life, enjoying life. So before we get into the session, I would like to thank the organizers, and I would like to know whether it is audible, thumbs up or something like that, so that from the organizers, so that I can proceed further.
Yes, it's audible.
Yes, perfect.
No
perfect.
problem.
Right. So I thank this management and organizers for giving me a greatest opportunity, because people are stuck at home. People are frustrated. People are wanting to know what next, but people are wanting to go for their work. In this great situation, pathetic situation or a pandemic situation, people are stuck and they are not able to share mutually the knowledge, and they are stuck at home, not able to go for work. At this situation, universities, departments, physical education departments, different organizers are trying to organize so that the much important and needed aspect of the life, I would call this as a much needed and important aspect of the life. As sir told in the beginning, every citizen who born in this world, till then the death, they requires fitness. It could be a challenging aspect according to the environment, situation they have, people they deal, the way they behave, whatever they eat, the diet they undergo, or the mental pressure. But mutual in all these aspects, physical fitness plays a vital role in stabilizing the other aspect, because every component of every parameter of living impacts your body. Every component of the life impacts your body. That's why when I was speaking to a group of children, I asked, when you are 5-year-old, will you be strong? Or when you are 15-year-old, you will be strong. Children answered like 15-year, I will be strong. And I also asked them, after 15 years, like when I asked you the question at 25-year, who will be strong? They said 25. When it is 55, I asked, they said they will be becoming weak. And I said like, wow, that's different, because with the age, you should be getting stronger, healthier, better, more experienced. So one should understand, when you're getting aged, when you are getting older, you should be more stronger and fitter. That's how the culture has been. That's how the whole idea of our culture, to be very honest on the side, our culture has given excellent forms of traditional training methods. But unfortunately, we have lost the way, and the way is lost. And now we are in the understanding on this duration. We would like to see an easy way for that to gain the fitness. So that's why the topic is very clear. And we are in that time, not in the physical education department I'm talking. It's about the whole society. We are on the road and we wanted an easy road, an easy way to achieve this fitness. And to start with, I would say, according to me, fitness with this 15 years of experience, I would say fitness is very, very simple. First, if you don't bother people, till the last breath, you are fit. Second, if you are not experiencing major aches and pains to perform your regular daily activities or choices that you're going to do, or you're going to play, you're going to experience, you are not going to experience aches and pain, you're fit. And if you're away from the major diseases, the excellent. These are the three major concepts. At the end, if you're enjoying your life, you're fit. According to me, fitness means this. I would say again, one, if you're not bothering people till the last breath of your life by physically. Second, if you're not experiencing aches and pains, which is what is important. You're going to say, like, at the end of the 8 hours of sitting, you're going to say, oh, ouch, you're paining, there's paining. I'm not able to do, there's a cramp happening in the night. I'm not able to sit properly. I'm not able to walk fast. You're feeling a discomfort. That is becoming a disease nowadays. Nowadays, there is no major disease. Aches and pains are disease. So I said the second point is disease. Aches and pains are, you should avoid it by means of keeping yourself fit. The third one is away from disease, as like World Health Organization always.
கிடையாது மேடம், அது ப்ரொஃபஷனலா இருக்கணும். அதனால தான் நான்
Okay, so here, when I say easy, and there is for a fitness alone, there is no shortcuts. We all know there is no shortcut for your healthy living. It is a slow process, and it is a step-by-step process, and it has a various stations where you will have to stay for some time and do it for some time, and you reap the. Sorry, it is getting unmuted, muted again. Shall I proceed? Ma'am, shall I proceed, ma'am? Because it is getting muted again. Okay.
Yes,
Shall I
sir.
proceed? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
sir, you can proceed.
Yeah, thank you. And when people ask for a shortcut, no, I say there is no shortcut in life, and especially for having fitness and for physical fitness, there is no shortcuts, because it is a combination of different process. And I'm going to give you only 3 easy components. Since it is the topic is given easy, I would like to bring it, clarify it very easily for people, those who are listening, those who are wanting to understand. And if they know already, to put back again, it is, yes, this is what it is. 1, a physical fitness has 3 important dimensions when it talks about health. When you talk about health on training, I'm very clear on it. 1, the base component will be a strength. The base component will be a strength. It could be a body resistance or it could be an external resistance training. 2 is your flexibility, the joint range, ability to do it comfortably, easily, comfortably, recovering faster without much effort, with the grace of doing. Flexibility alone can give. Or recovering faster. Because of the flexibility, you can recover faster. You can do it easily because of the flexibility. If you're stiff, your body will not be able to turn faster. So you'll be able to have to use more resistance. Flexibility. The last component, which talks about the diseaseless life, is endurance. Endurance. It's a cardiorespiratory endurance, muscular endurance. It has different types. In each of these components, you may list down different types, forms, types of training. But on my understanding, these 3 are the components for somebody to understand, to keep themselves healthy. If somebody is going to keep themselves healthy, if they perform all these 3 components according to the need, body type, requirement so they can keep healthy. One is the flexibility, two is the endurance, strength. These are the three components. There is no hierarchy here. For example, a lean body mass person may require a good strength training to keep up the muscle mass. A obese body mass person may require an endurance training to keep up the body mass into the control. A person who is in a mesomorph, which is the middle category, an athletic type, required all these three in the combination. Of course, the diet, the mental part, everything is involved. But on a training on the fitness, these three plays a vital role, and understanding these three components are very important to train and to keep yourself very simple. There is no confusions. There is no chaos here. Very simple. But unfortunately, people who have already known everything, people who know everything about it, will not be able to concentrate or give priority for their body in these three components. For example, somebody is very stiff, they will not do the flexibility properly because they say like, after that, I'm not able to hold. It is very strenuous. They are lazy. They have an issue in holding it for 20, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or 10 seconds, whatever the sign says. So all these three components has to be understood, and you have to train accordingly. And put it very clear, flexibility should be trained every day. Endurance and the strength training can be done on a different days. If required, start with both together. There are different methodologies that you can use. And you all know the world biggest city, which has not been bothered. We know in the pandemic situation now we talk about Corona, and we all know we talk about this virus issue, and we all talk about the vaccine is going to come. There is the highest threat the past 30 years the world is facing, especially India, China, the largest populated countries are facing, is the obesity. The obesity is the major hit, which is very, very dangerous, which kills people slowly, which takes away all the components of your life. You have been put all your life to earn such wealth, and you're losing wealth. You're losing mental health. You're losing your time. You're losing your happiness. At the end, you're losing your loved ones, and you're leaving them in chaos. Because of what? Because you have pushed yourself, your body, and you pushed yourself maximum to earn that wealth, where you lost your health. But we know everything. What we can do? The very simple, the basic concepts are very, very clear. You just have to have a routine of 30 to 40 minutes every day. If you take care of your body for 30 to 40 minutes, that will take care of your whole life. Every day, 30 to 40 minutes, like eating, like sleeping, create a culture, create a habit. If you do, your generations will do that. Like brushing, or daily activities that we do in the morning. If like that, your children will also pick it up. The problem with this, we will always force our children to run, jog, do this, do that, but we don't do. So we need to create that culture. We need to strongly understand this cultural revolution is required on this situation, where this pandemic, this Corona pandemic or the COVID-19 would clearly told all over the world, people are now moving towards natural forms of training. What are the natural forms of training here? We know already, the world is looking at us here. The world wants to come back to India and learn something from us and to go back, because the culture has given clearly modified, rated from our mother science, which is called yoga, Kalari, Bharatanatyam. You could name any one component, right? Everything is very clear. Naturopathy, Ayurveda. Give me one component which has clearly understood. How many years before it has been clearly understood for this virus, you can go for some drink that you can drink, where you can get avoided. You can avoid the diseases, where you can burn your fat by drinking a juice, by drinking some form of Ayurvedic drink, where you can prevent your viral. What a great Ayurvedic understanding. We have forgotten all these things. People around the world are coming. People wanted to come and learn from us and go. But we in India, or maybe in Tamil Nadu, or maybe in India, people should take it very seriously. Go back to this cultural understanding. Go whatever that we are doing. The problem of nowadays, and it is clearly understood, cannot sit down and get up. Do you know why sitting? We all know Padmasanam, we know Suhasanam. Just sitting and getting up is not possible. And you talk about now what the American Association says, if you are able to sit up and get up, like they're just cross-leg sitting and getting up on the floor, if you do 8 to 10 times comfortably without losing balance on both the legs, your cardiorespiratory disease can be lesser. How a greatest research can do that? It's been there. We have been sitting cross-legged, and now we have slowly moved into the dining table. We have lost that culture. Now people are starting. I would suggest every one of you to take it very seriously, to go into the form of sitting down, getting up, go back to the cultural understanding, going for a walk. If you have an habit of going to the religious aspect, go for a walk from here to the religious places. Why do I want to create such a walk for a longer time, 2 days, 3 days walking to reach that spiritual places? It could be any religion. Why it is supposed to be have a good namaz period where you turn your body, twist your body. Every religion, every culture has given clarity towards to keep their body fit. Now it is, we are stuck with all these things. We are reduced it. We are cut shorting even this religious rituals. We don't take into 48 days of going for a ritual practice. We wanted to go directly one day. We don't go and come back in one day. It cannot happen because your body has to prepare to receive the higher energy. Fitness is something totally a different understanding. According to me, you are trying to fix your body to the required components of your fitness. According to me, there are 7 different components. Like as I said, 3 components I told you for health: endurance, strength, flexibility. The other 4 components are something which is very, very interesting. Since we are in the physical education, some of them are joined. We all know that speed, speed, agility, coordination, balance. All these 4 components will give you a matchup of all these things where then you're able to perform better in a sports. Right. So with this basic understanding, fitness is very, very vital. Turning back to the cultural understanding, going back to the cultural way of taking things for your body, doing fitness training like Kalaripaitu, Silambam practice, or it could be doing a Bharatanatyam dance for a girls or for a men, doing Kalaripaitus or doing a sword fight. It could be anything. There are unlimited forms of our cultural activities are there. Cultural art forms are there. I would put it like this because it's an art. That's why they get Kalari and Yoga as the basic art of the world. Yoga has been celebrated around the world because for what? It has the holistic understanding. Nowhere, no science can substitute it. And we all know that, but still we will not perform for 10-15 minutes. Is it not shame for us? If you are doing great, love you so much, you are responsible citizen of this world. I would put it at this lecture will be like, I will put it very clearly. If you are a responsible citizen of this world, because I don't talk about being responsible for Tamil Nadu, India. You should be a responsible citizen for the world. What way you can be responsible? Do not bother people through your health. Help people through your health. And very important, you don't be bothering for the whole world. If you are keeping healthy, you can avoid unlimited medications. You can save your time. You can be more productive. You can be more healthier. You can enjoy yourself. And you can definitely do wonderful things. Don't you think if you keep yourself healthy is the very important component? And knowing this for the last 30-40 years, now World Health Organization has given a clear picture. India and growing countries like India, China, all these things should increase physical activity, especially India, should increase physical activity. And that's why, like in our physical education period, it is mandatory that yoga or any activity has to be started before the classes. Before the COVID, it has been a viral. You all know that in the schools, colleges, they should do everyday regular activities for 15-20 minutes. Start the day with the physical activity we all started. That has to be implemented. And people, those who are sitting, definitely my mentors or seniors or colleagues who we have been joining, watching, listening, please make it more honest in bringing those concepts back, putting into order where we can go back to our culture, where it has to be seriously taken into consideration. And I will give you 3 simple, easy exercises that you can definitely do. As for flexibility, there are 3 things. You all know, like you bend your body up and down as a warm-up. Just bending forward, backward is excellent exercise, right? You don't have to learn anything. For people, those who are general people, or if somebody wanted to advise them, just touch your toes and take your arm up. let's say for example, for the flexibility, I'm going to give you only 3 exercise, 3 movement of the body. These 3 movements, if you do it regularly every day in the morning, 10 to 15 repetitions, it is more than enough to keep yourself flexible. One is to touch down and come up. That's the one. Second thing, to bend your side to side. That's what I'm going to demonstrate by a physical, by a practical form also. I will do it a few times so that you can, somebody who is new, somebody wanting to understand, they can do it. The third thing is to rotate your body. These are the 3 major actions a body can go. And these 3 things can be more than enough to keep yourself flexible, because your spine is flexing and you are going for a lateral flexion and you are rotating. These are the 3 major components of the body. And you can if you want, you can find more variations on it. I'm okay with that. But 3 important components on flexibility. On strength, just 3 exercises again. 3 exercises. One is your squat. When you do a squat like sitting and getting up, and a halfway squat, or if you have find a chair, just sit and get up. 2, when you get up, do a heel raise for your calf muscle, which will be a 1 exercise where you squat yourself, and when you go raise your heel, your calf muscle will work. Because if you do a squat and heel raise, I think you are done for your whole legs. Your whole legs will get activated. Be keeping yourself healthy and fit. That's more than enough. The problem with us, we do unlimited exercise in our younger age. I'm seeing people with this problem here. I will tell you before I go into the exercise explanation. Excuse me. People at the age of 35, 40, I'm seeing now, because every day I deal around 20 to 30 people online now. Everybody has a problem, which I am not able to sit in the chair for 8 hours, 6 hours. I have a problem with sitting and working for a longer time. Because I'm into corporate, I have to sit for 12 hours. I cannot move out of the call for 40 minutes, 20 minutes. My ankle are getting swelled. My lower back is getting hurt. I have this complaint every day and out. I can see people with the complaint. Or to the next level, they have a complaint of the shoulder to the neck, because they have to look like this. Fortunately, we are happy now. We are also, our field is also getting into this trouble because of seeing the computer. Training people are online. That's a major hazard. What you can do is you have to do a reverse pose, or you have to stretch your spine. For what? I said forward and backward bend, side to side twist, where your spine is rotated. The highest problem the world faces, obesity, is the midsectional issue, or abdominal obesity, is because lack of movement which has happened for your abdomen for the generations. We people are not using your abdominal muscles, your spinal muscles, or your important, the core segment. Thereby we are putting on more weight on the midsection. It is important to keep yourself flexible, strong, fit on that midsection, especially because we used to do upper body exercise, lower body, we do running drills, we do push-ups, dumbbells, bicep curl, we do unlimited stuffs like this. The problem is, when we go to midsection, it is very, very less. When we start, whenever we get this obesity, when we notice that your abdomen is coming out, then we will start. It is already there. If you do it every day, it should have been not accumulated. It should not have been adopted. You should have adopted for a different body typing. You said, I don't have time for last 10 years, 15 years. People, those who come to me says like, Vijay, I am very fit till 25. Vijay, I am very fit at 30. But after 5 years, 10 years, they have lost everything. You lose yourself for 5 years and then you come to me and ask for 3 months time. It is not easy. There is no shortcut here. For it, you have to. Please take it very seriously. You have to continuously do. If you have issues like, as they are asking for like back pain is very, very simple. See, I would clearly put it like this. A pain because of 2 reasons. Pain is because of 2 reasons. First, inability of the muscle to work against the resistance, which means you are sitting for a longer time, the body is pulling you, you are not able to go back, which is then, it's the strength of the back. 2 is your flexibility level is very, very poor because it is not allowing you to relax yourself. If these 2 understanding is not clear, we will be asking what exercise. If your flexibility is lost, stretch your anterior segment, especially for the lower back. For the lower back, most of the time I see this, and I'm not putting it in an end. Most of the time, the anterior groups are going for a stiffness, especially your rectus abdominis, flexors, quadriceps, all your anterior segment muscles becoming stiff. Thereby, you get a back pain because it is pulling you always. Because our natural work is like to sit and do like this. Please do the stretch of their anterior segment like bend back, push up, Bhujangasanam, Dhanurashanam. things. There are unlimited prescription that I can give, but I don't say this you can do. Then you have to do by yourself and check whether it is getting better, or you have to stretch the back muscle like glute, like Pavanamuttanam, things like that. Okay, right. If it is a pain related to the strength, work on the gluteal muscle strengthening. Let's say like extension, okay, and glute, and you can go for spine extension. There are unlimited exercises. There are unlimited, but very simple, my dear friends. This is not so complicated. These 4 exercises I will just demonstrate with the names just for you sake. You know this exercise, I know. I'm sure that you know you have learned it in your life, but you're lost by not doing it. If you're lost, from today onwards, this 15 to 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever that I'm talking to you, should be a marking day. From today onwards, it is 20-30 minutes for you, where not to bother people, where not to bother your loved ones, where you have to not to become a bother for the whole world. And we should be around the world. We should think every second about how to not to bother people. That is what is fitness to me, according in this 15-20 years of experience that I've been training and training people, getting trained by different people. I've understood very clearly on this. Okay, and I told you about the strength part, is the squat and all these things. And I will give you before we go to the demonstration of easy demonstration. There are few easy evaluation that you can do by yourself every day or 2 days once and a weekly once. Check with yourself. One, try to touch your toes and then come up. If you are able to touch your toes, your back is flexible, right? That's what very simple. It can be in sitting, it can be in standing, or it can be sitting in the chair and bending down, touching. It could be anything. Just sitting and touching your toes without knees not bent. You can have a knee straight. And please note, if you have pain, I'm not recommending for you. Doing a full squat. You have lost the full squat through the Western classes that you are using. The Western invadance has destroyed all our levels of fitness. It has gone into the deeper every cells of their DNA, where they have the 300-400 years. It has been destroyed. Every single moment they introduce something new for us, which is easy, which is comfortable, which is safe. Even the technology that is going to put our life to an end. So I would say sit down fully and get up, right? Which is sit down Utkatasana, or it can go down fully and come back. Gently Utkatasana will be halfway through, that we have to go down fully and then come up. Cross leg sitting and down, eating for it, or you listen to something where you read. Ask your children to cross leg sit using the both leg sides and Vajrasanam pose, or like Namas position, or long sitting position, single leg standing, and push-ups if possible. Because in cultural, you have seen all these religious principles, they go down with the push-up and then they come up. When you want to pray God, that's been very clearly understood. Please try all these simple evaluation. If you are able to do this to your requirement, maybe 20, 30, 40, some of them they 108. All these things are different understanding which has been given to make yourself fit and to keep yourself healthy. But unfortunately, even for the religious practice, we see our shortcuts. We don't wait in the line. Now Corona has taught you to wait in line, give distance. So with this understanding, and I would ask people to have a 30 to 40 minutes regime, one day of strength, another day of endurance, which can also take care of your cardio respiration as well as muscular fitness, and the flexibility on an everyday basis, which is a joint flexibility, which is for the fitness. 3 components will be taken care, that can be done every day. And I would request people never miss an opportunity. If you are getting an opportunity to strain your body or give some stress to your body. I've seen people, for example, to walk down the step there, the lift will not work, and they will call the person, ask them like why the lift is not working. That's how they've seen people. They will have a baggage. They'll say like, can I get some help? Whenever you get an opportunity to stress your body on an everyday life activities, on a daily chores, please put your body into that trouble, because if that you are missing down, your laziness is started. And definitely, if you are reducing that's why we call it a sedentary lifestyle. That's why we call it as you're sedentary, because you're not able to do any other activities, and you're also stuck with your work. Please never miss an opportunity, or else if you miss that opportunity, we will have to miss you. Your loved ones has to miss you. That could be not happen now, in a later, where you will be earning and you will have to give it to the hospitals. And I'm sorry, my dear friends, with the love of whole world, people should keep yourself healthy, People should keep yourself happy, should enjoy life through physical activity, because that's what it is catching up. You talk about immunity. You talk about immunity, which can happen with two different concepts. One, with a healthy habit of eating. Two, with your physical activity levels. If these two things are fine, I think your mental ability will also cope up. Thereby, you can just win comfortably your life. Because when you play a sport, you forget everything. Where do we talk about the stress there? If ask a player who's playing a shuttle, football, any game, just ask him in the middle of the game and ask them, what is your problem? He will say, like, I'm going to score a goal, or I have to safeguard my goal. He will not think about his life. He will not think about his problems he had in his family. When a player is playing a sport or when he is doing an exercise, definitely I would say he will not think about the issues which has happened, where the stress level can come down. And unlimited feel-good hormones will happen only through exercise, sports, playing, my dear friends. Love, with the love of nation, please take care. Have your kids to participate in activity. And I will just show you a few exercises, because there are a few pop-ups I can see for the lower back pain, because lower back has become a major threat. Lower back becomes major threat. And very, very simple, very simple. And it has been unlimited process been happening to inculcate this habit through different governments, which is happening, and appreciation for this government, which is now, because yoga has been insisted very clearly, you have to get practiced. And I'm very happy for it with this. And I will stop this lecture, and I will go to show you a few exercises that can comfortably, easily, that the person can do. And the 3 exercises that I told you in the beginning as a demonstration, so that you can just see this, or you can practice in your place, or you can just do and get back to me on the comment section. Shall we go to this practical demonstration, ma'am? With your permission, please. Ma'am, with your permission, shall I go to the practicals?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay. So I'm from my house. So I hope you people will understand this and then take it into consideration also. Okay. The first, I told you for the flexibility, 3 exercises I told you. I've given you a 3 exercise, which is just bend forward. You go down to touch your toes and bend back. Touch your toes and bend back. Touch your toes, bend back. Yeah, if I know, like, people with the back pain, you can have your knee bent slightly, and then you can do that. 1. Second thing is to have your legs wider, side to side bend. Only 3 exercises. You don't have to do more than that. It can be a warm-up, or it could be a playing a sport. I think you can definitely enjoy for a health purpose. Side to side bend. Side to side bend, where you stretch your whole lateral muscle, and the forward, backward, anterior, posterior is stretched. And the third is very simple. You go for a rotation. It can be a arm rotation. Arm relaxed rotation like this, or you can have a stiff arm rotation like this. A spinal twist, you call it as right-left rotation. You can do the stretch like this, or you can have a stiff arm. You can find variation in all these things. For example, legs can be more wider and bent forward. Legs can be slightly closer. Hand can be stretched up. Hands can be bent back. You will have unlimited variation in all these 3 exercises. All these 3 exercises are the basic of any other movement that we do on a flexibility exercise. You all know that. Bend forward, touching your toe, calf muscle, all these things. On the strength part, I told you 3 things. One is about a squat. Start with the half squat is fine. Utkatasana, half squat, whatever the name you call it as, I would say. Our Western culture has taken all our movements from yoga, Kalaripaite, Bharatanatyam. All these are the mother forms of exercises, movements. I know definitely people will definitely watch for it. I would say these exercises are there when you go back to Kalari and yoga. If you're not learned it, if you're not done it, if your child or your people or school children are not doing, please ask them to learn it. When they leave the school, when they leave the college, I would suggest everybody should be knowing the poses, exercises or movements. I'm sorry if I don't call it exercise. The poses, the postures have to be learned. They should know the Surya Namaskar to do. They should know the basic balancing formats of meditation poses. They're unlimited, and please teach the children. When they leave the school, they should be thoroughly knowing about the basic postures. If they know that, with this pranayama method, I think we can reach everything, every part of the muscle. Right? That's the squat. I told you, half squat. And if it is possible, it can be a full squat also. It is if you don't have knee pain, if you're not comfortable, you can do a half squat. If you still have an issue, you can just go for a squat in a chair and then you can come up, because it is a modified, since it is an easy form, because easy when you do it. But you have to push yourself with the 20 repetition, 30 repetition, increase your intensity day by day. Thereby you can experience health. You cannot be taking it easily always. When you do exercise, push your body, then the whole day will be easy. That is what is the road that I could call it as for the session. Because the topic says it is easy. Yes, it is easy. You can have a 23 hours of easy day, provided you spend your body 30 to 40 minutes for this push of physical activity. Squat. The second thing that I told you is a push-ups. It can be a modified one, having a kneel down and then doing a push-up, or a flat push-up. Or it could be, if you have a problem, if you have a difficulty, go for a modified on the chair, or you can still go for it. You can go for a wall push-ups. Doing a wall push-ups is the easiest to form. People, those who suffer with the issue on the neck, I would always ask them to go for a wall push-ups. They find like, wow, comfortable, because the rhomboids muscles are working. If the rhomboids are being activated, most of the time the problem is solved. We all have a problem. The rhomboids are being stretched, and we are like, even as a physical education or our fitness field professional, now it is prone to see like this. Every day I have to go to the computer and see like this for the past 3-4 months. People have to stretch back. They have to revert it. The chest muscle has to stretch, where when you do a push-ups, this muscle will get stronger. Thereby you get the benefit. The third exercise is very simple. I told you, a spine extension, which is a very important exercise. People miss out because with all your exercises that we do for your abdomen, like crunches, all these things, we miss this exercise, which is a spine extension, where we lie down and then we go for a spine extension. You can have your hands, or you can modify yourself to do this, which is very simple. Spine extension is the $1 million exercise. People miss out to have a proper posture, and especially in the school level or college level, if you're giving them a spine extension, has to be continued throughout the lifestyle. I would say good, because spine extension has to be, when you sit like this, we all know this, right? You're going to sit like this, and it has to revert back, it has to come back. If this has to come back, which part has to come back? Again, it has to go down. When you see this, you're going to come back like this. This stretch on the hip region and the spinal stretch will happen on the spine extension, that can be otherwise called as Bhujangasana. Everything ends with a pose. Everything ends with a format of understanding. These 3 simple exercises can be more than enough to keep yourself, your whole body strong. Squat, push-ups and spine extension is for your core. If you have a problem on the abdomen, if you have put on weight, then it is totally different. Then you have to go for a core. It can be a plank, it can be a side plank, it can be modified planks, or you want to do Ironman. Name any different exercise, spider walk, whatever. There are different exercises, because I cannot just like that say you can do this, you can do that. It's very simple. Just doing core exercises, let's say for an Ironman, can be a very simple, easy exercise. Holding a plank position is a very simple elbow plank. Being on the elbow, which is more than enough. For a back pain, I would say easiest to form is to keep your anterior muscle flexibility. These are the 3 major exercises for the back pain, because I can see there are more questions for the back pain. One is about flexing of your rectus abdominis and your reflexors. This can be on the anterior, the top segment. For the lower segment, it is for the quadriceps and the flexors, that is Ardha Dhanurasana, which is 1 leg quadricep stretch. 2, if it is a flexibility issue. If it is a strength issue, go back for the gluteal strengthening. Can be a dog stretch or dog exercises. And the secret of all these things lies in one exercise called transverse abdominis activation. With that, I will finish this, because transverse abdominis activation plays a key role in all these exercises, because transverse abdominis is basically a muscle which we all know. It comes from the spine and it ends in the front, in the linea alba. So what happens when you do this abdominal activation? We know this, right? We've been doing this in pranayama. We know in Kapalabhati we do. In Nauli we have practiced left-right Naulis, right? Where we pull the abdomen and we lose it, right? where when you pull your abdomen, you are activating your whole chakras. Your spine is getting straight. Transverse abdominis activation, they call it as in Western name. According to me, it is very simple. It is Odhyana Bandham. Odhyanam. Right? It's a cultural revolution that we got it. Where when you pull your abdomen and you do any exercise and you try to contract your abdominal muscles and you're trying to do a gluteal activation, you are activating your whole body. That's the secret of success for most of the international athletes. Again, I'm telling you, activation of your transverse abdominis, because the activation of transverse abdominis cannot happen in one day. You have to get practiced on it. Pulling your abdomen, and you have to do a chest breathing, intercostal breathing. If this intercostal breathing happens, your energy level will pop up, your back pain will not come, your whole body will get aligned to the spine, and extra effort will not happen when you play a sport or when you do any activity. Thereby, you will not get strain, aches, and pains. You will have unlimited energy. The gracefulness will be there. These are all the excellent understanding whenever we talk about the transverse abdominis activation. And the basic understanding for people to reduce all these things can be answered in the session that we are going to come back. I hope the understanding towards clarity of activation of your abdomen is very important. That's why I wanted to impose on that. You can do this flexibility exercise. You can do this flexibility exercise before and after 3 exercises that I showed you can be done on 3 exercises front and back of the session, which is the warm up and warm down session. And that you can also do more if you're more tight, or else I would call it as if you are more stiff body. I would say I would suggest you to do this more. And if it is, that's about the strength body. It's about the individual requirements, right? Everybody is not same. All of us not same. Every body is type. We all know the typing is different. So according to your typing, according to your understanding, what is your requirement? Please perform it. And the greatest understanding that I would like to give you is, it is not to bother people. We are going to do fitness, not to do anything more than that. If that is the baseline of understanding, people can just go places. People can go places. It is your mutual responsibility. If you really worry, or if you really have a fear of God, please give back the God as the God has given. When you born, you are fresh. You did not have any issue. When you go back to God, you should have the same body. If you are going with issues, you have a cardiac surgery, you have a knee replacement, you have a problem, you are not able to walk, then God will not take you back. I love you so much. The world, friends, brothers, sisters, with the utmost love of the people, enjoying your body, use your body to the most, do exercise, be more responsible, and do the best of whatever that we have now. Thank you, and let's go for the session that we have questions or something like we can go with.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. There is a question from the participant. Couple of questions, sir. Exercise for back pain and some exercise to reduce belly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back pain. About the back pain, I told you there are 3 things to be concentrated. 1, if that is a flexibility related issue, somebody who's having a flexibility issue, let's say for example, most commonly, there is an inflexor tightness and rectus abdominis tightness causes this back pain. I can come back to you again. Rectus abdominis with the muscle which is in the front and your reflexor. These 2 muscles are very tight most of the time. I would suggest people just do this abdominal stretch and the reflexor stretch. You will definitely understand your flexibility, your back pain will come down. 1, 2. And you can also stretch your gluteal muscle if required, because the back can be also tight and you can have an issue. The last part is strengthening of your gluteal muscle and your quadratus lumborum, which is on the back, which I said for spine extension. I told you knee down, leg kick back, and your dog position with the legs. These are the 3 important exercises which will take care of your gluteus medius maximus and your quadratus lumborum. These 4 mid back and lower back muscles will be more than enough to strengthen them. If that has been done, I would say yes, If the still problem proceed, they can just go on to the next level of understanding about their calcium and levels or vitamin D deficiency, because there are unlimited issues nowadays happening. So I hope this exercise can give them a prevention on that.
Yes, sir. Another question from a person. During this pandemic, we are eating a lot of snacks. Keeping diet is must, but it is followed only one day.
The question is whether to follow one day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
Ask like that.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. See, I don't say not to eat junk foods because it is not possible. It is easy for me to tell and go like, don't eat. And seeing unlimited people, see, you are responsible for whatever that you do, right? For example, you take 1 calorie of, you are taking 100 calorie, and you are responsible for 100 calorie. If you're wanting to do that and you're going to put it in your abdomen, the ultimate problem is you will not feel anything now. It's not that in a pandemic you eat, thereby next 2 months, another 3rd month you'll get it. After 10 years, you're going to get that. When you go for a consultation, when you see a doctor, the doctor will not understand why this problem has come. He will say like, what happened? I don't understand why you have a problem. Let's do this and we'll see. Continue this medication for another 3 months. My dear friends, if you don't understand, when you have a problem, then if you're going to start working, it will take a longer way. There is no easy way there. The easiest way there is to go for a surgery. The easiest way is go for a garbage, which is a coronary bypass artery bypass surgery that is done. The easy way is to replace your knee. The easy way is to replace your nerve. The easiest way is to replace your organ. Do you want that? And you would ask me a question like, okay, yeah, eat it. If you eat it, I would say burn it. That's the basic thumb rule of life. Eat it, you are going to intake and you're going to burn it. If this is not in the proportion, I think you have to pay back. It could be anything. It could be anything. You can be anybody. You may be you may be anybody in the sense. You may be the president of the US or the president of India. You have to burn it. This is the thumb rule of life. And I hope this is very clear, and it cannot be done in one day. Having a one-day snack will not cause you trouble. If it is going to become a habit, that is going to trouble you. If still you eat it and you burn it, let's say for example, people those who are, when we are in the sports hostel, when you are in the hostel, we have been doing unlimited, we eat unlimited stuffs. Yeah? We've been running around. Now even my friends, if I can see them, I feel bad. Because the problem is, they have been doing so much and eating. Nowadays, they don't do anything, they are eating. This has not come down. Their activity has come down. Eating has been the same level or slightly higher. Now the problem is obesity. Now they will get into trouble. Now what you have to do is, you have to go back another 3 years, 4 years time. There is no easy road here. The easiest road is everyday doing. 30 minutes to 40 minutes every day is the easiest to understanding. If you miss that, you are going to miss. We will be missing you. I don't want to miss any of my friends. And that too, responsible citizens, I would call it as, doctors can prescribe medication. Only an exercise professionalist or a physical educationist can prescribe exercise, thereby we can avoid medication. What a greatest thing, you know. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing of the whole world. Nobody can do this. We are doing it. If you are doing it, I would say yes, great. If you're not, please start prescribing for people exercise. There will be one exercise which can cure all the disease in the world. If it is not done in the beginning, then you will be in trouble. I hope it is clear. We are all blessed people. Yeah.
Sir, other person wants to know some exercise to reduce foot pain.
Foot pain, huh?
Yeah, some exercise to reduce foot pain.
Foot pain. Okay. So there are three simple exercises that I would like to show because exercise of talking about the foot. No, talking about the foot because the whole body is put under a pressure where your foot bears your whole body weight, and we all know your posture, which is, we call it as arch of the foot, plays a vital role when they talk about the pain, because some of them does have a problem on the arch, and the arch can be an issue. Thereby the arch can loses the arch, thereby they get a flat foot, or sometimes they will be having an arch. When the body weight is loaded, they will have an issue on the arch. So there are three exercises, very important exercise. One, is to have a flexible rotation that you can do, where the flexibility can improve, where you can do a flexibility exercise. The second one can be a multiple stretch that you can give to the foot actually. The third one is to strengthen, which is your calf muscle, calf raises, and especially this single double leg calf raise can help them, or they can go for a heel raise, single leg heel raise. Doing a single leg heel raise will activate your posterior tibialis, and the posterior tibialis, which is very responsible muscle for your arch. To maintain your arch, it is required to do one single leg heel raise. Doing a mobility exercise for the ankle and having a rotation joint activity, or sitting on Vajrasanam can help you better. We be more specific. If you have an issue of burning feel and sensation, I would say rotate your foot out, which is called calf stretch. I would just show that because that would be definitely helpful for people those are standing, doing longer work actually. Okay, that is leg forward, rotate your toes and stretching, touching your toes, or you're touching to the opposite side. You're stepping like one leg forward, rotating, and you're trying to touch the toes, which will stretch your medial part of the calf, which is very important exercise. People miss out on that. When they have the burning feeling, I would suggest people to do this because that will be a very good exercise for them.
Sir, another question. Exercise for elbow joint pain.
Okay, so elbow and joint. Elbow joint is basically we know like tricep and bicep are the greatest work that we have. And again, to be very clear, pain is caused whether because of stiffness or weakness. I would like to know that actually one. Okay, I'm going to give you both actually. If it is because of the stiffness, I would say most of the time it happens only because of the bicep stiffness, because it tends to do as a sports population. We tends to do more of bicep curl exercise and less of tricep exercise, because we don't have that much clarity towards do a tricep extension, because tricep we do only tricep extension or like kickback like that. Only 1 or 2 exercises they will do. But for a bicep, they will do a preacher curl. They will go for a hammer curl. They will go for a bicep curl. Concentric curl, you will have 5 to 10 exercises for that, because when they wanted to show bicep, they will be like, oh wow. Because to attract people, you need a good bicep, right? That's what they do. So stretching your bicep more and strengthening your tricep muscle could be the best understanding that I would say on my experience. Stretching your bicep and working on the tricep muscle strength will give them a relief on that. If still that is not okay, then they have to go for an intervention, because when there is a pain, our part cannot come roll. Because being a fitness consultant, being a physical educationist, I have an highest responsibility to tell you all and to take it into my mind. We cannot prescribe exercise when there is a pain, because we don't have that ethical rights to do that. But still, we may try something, thereby we can check it out and tell, okay, can you try the stretch and see if that pain is increasing, you don't do it, or ice it. That's what we do, right? That's very clear. I'm also very clear with the pain. I'm not telling if you have pain, do that. And that's why I'm trying to give you clarity towards whether it is stiff or strength issue. If these two are not understood, then my guidance will go wrong. Then you'll have experienced more pain. So be very clear. Try to do a stretch and strengthening compensation work. Thereby you can definitely reduce your elbow pain or your issue on the elbow. That can be a golfer elbow, or it can be a tennis elbow. That could be anything, which will be an opposite of doing this and that both.
It's time to say our thanks. On behalf of the faculty and management of our esteemed university, I sincerely thank our Pro Vice Chancellor, Faculty of Science and Humanities, and our Director Sports, Dr. K. Vaidyanathan. My grateful thank Mr. C. Vijay, who readily accepted our invitation to deliver the speech and demonstrated various exercises to be fit. I sincerely thank our Dean, Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Vadapalani, for having given permission to arrange this session for us. I also thank our faculty members for contributing to the success of this program. It gave us immense pleasure for having organized this session for the benefit of one and all. On behalf of Department of Physical Education, we thank one and all. Thank you.